Hey guys, got a lot of feedback on yesterday's video. Apparently the audio sucks, so we're going to try this. Which brings me to an interesting point. This channel is going to evolve over time, Eventually here probably I'll be in an office doing interviews or telling stories or whatever, but figured I would reshoot yesterday's video. A little bit better audio, hopefully. A little bit more detail as I thought about yesterday's story. I remembered some things that didn't pop up when I was telling it yesterday. So for those of you that missed it, I've been in the automotive industry a little over 30 years. I've done everything in there in the service side of things, from managing shops, changing oil, been a master tech. I've done it all. Really just been in that business doing everything you can think of for a little over 30 years. In that time, I've seen a lot of things, a lot of stories I have to tell. So this is my channel where I'm just going to tell some of those stories. Going back to, probably 20, 25 years ago, I worked at a Ford dealer in the state here. Pretty large dealership. Matter of fact, it was so big that the slogan at the time was "Shop the Giant." It ran two shifts. First shift was 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Maybe it was 8 to 5, something along those lines. And then second shift where I worked, it was 4 to midnight. As a 21, 22-year-old kid, it was a pretty great experience. Work until midnight and then head over to the bar and close the bar down and head on home. Again, this is going back 25-ish years. Anyhow, one day I'm up front waiting for some work, and we were pretty busy, never really slow, but if there were appointments on the schedule that were waiting or anything like that, and you had time back then, we would just hang out up in the service area, the write-up area, and wait for the job. So I knew that there was an Explorer coming in for a seat issue. Those are pretty cut and dry back in the day. You'd see them from time to time. There wasn't a lot of issues with the Explorers back then, but electrical anything can give you problems. So waiting up there, and a young girl walks in. She's probably about my age, maybe a little younger. Definitely in college, so I'm guessing like 19-ish, 19 to 24 would be my guess at the time. And I'm, 21, 22. Good-looking girl, she's, telling the advisor that the seat doesn't work, and, it's her mom and dad's car, and it should be under warranty, and, it's only a couple of years old, and they bought it for a high school graduation present, and on and on and on and on. Well, the advisor writes up the ticket and hands it to me, and I go pull the car in. And if you've ever done anything in the service side or anything, really, you kind of make sure that what's going on with the car. Run the power seat, see if it's going on. Does it go up and down? Does it go front and back? Where's the issue? So on this one, if I remember right, it goes up and down just fine. But front to back is an issue. It goes back all the way, and then coming forward, it gets stuck. You can hear the motor just kind of stick there. So, climb underneath there, look underneath the seat, see if there's something going on. Maybe there's a broken cable or a broken screw gear or something along those lines. You just don't know. So you get down in there, look underneath there, put the seat all the way up so I can get a better look, and there's this purple thing there. Glove up, pull it out, and it's a female pleasure device. It's wedged between the seat and the seat frame, not allowing it to go all the way forward. So, young, stupid kid, greasy, long hair, and, 22 years old, if whatever, grab it and walk it through the shop and take it up front with the RO and slam it on the counter. Yeah, it's amazing I didn't get shot for that. Well, back in the day, things were a little different for the old me. You guys have a great day. keep an eye on the channel. I'll keep telling you stories. I got lots of them. It's been 30 years. Some of the stories I can tell, some of them I can't, but there's definitely lots of them, so keep your eyes out. Have a great day.